just would like to make a little like test with Angular 2. I think it can be cool to have like all the understanding on how to make a login system. This afternoon I was watching a YouTube on video on YouTube, sorry, and this was quite cool. Let me find it. It was this one. So this is a video by the channel John Henry, and this is quite like pleasant to listen. So I highly recommend this guy because this video is quite cool, clear, and quite recent also. So in this application, he was using the OAuth 0 application, and I had a much better understanding on how it is supposed to work. So now I would like to make my custom one. So let's try to do something. So first I'll go to Angular.io in the get started, and I will go take the repository from GitHub. So here I go, and I just need to do the git clone this thing. Forgot one thing before. Okay, let's do it like this. So from two, this one I believe, yes. Now I open the console, I go in T, cd prog, cd Angular2, and then here I can do this git clone everything. And I will call it ng2 test. So now we have the project, we can open it already. ng2 test, selected, and we have everything. So now here we can run npm install first. So it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so this we don't need anymore. This time I will delete. We will not need it. This one thing I like to have. It's just the CSS class I always have, because with Bootstrap, when you remove the href from A, then you don't have the pointer anymore, and I want it. So first things to do, we have our app component, app modules, and so on and so on. So now we can do npm start, and let's go. So we have our hello Angular, so it's working and it's fine. Now I will so yeah, I put the module ID and then I can put here not a template but template URL, and then I can have this app component.html. I need to create this file, so let's do it. Up. So okay, let's continue. What is this now? It is working. So H1, we can try again. So app component. Yeah, we had it. I have some trouble sometimes with my mouse. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. So let's go also on bootstrap. And we have where is it now? This example at some point. Kind of template. This is the getting started examples. So this one, I will take all of this now. Yes, I will put it here. Then I can remove this for now. I will just keep home. We'll remove this class active. Okay. So now it looks like shit because we need to have this these bootstrap things have big troubles. Look. How I don't remember how to make a zoom on this. View, zoom in. Oops. Zoom in. Control plus equal. Okay. Hope it better. So project name Angular test. Okay. In our app also we will need the app.lookin.ts. And here we need this routine. First component will be home. From components /home dot components. So let's create this right away, and our app components home and home dot component dot yes. Here this is a component selector app home, feature home, and his home component, and I need also this file. Okay, and let's put it h1 is in home. Okay, so the past empty is the component home. What one was that? Don't remember now. Let me check here. No, Angular2. The tutorial and the routine. We have. Okay, it's this. Hmm. Okay, so it's better. So in the module.ts here we need to import the routing from app.routing. Okay, this is a module, so it has to be in the import. Then let's ask the app component, the home component I mean. So components slash home slash home dot component, and this has to be the declaration. Up, 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 up. Okay, so here this we can remove, and we need the router outlet like this, and in the index.html there the base is a slash. Okay, let's change also the title is Angular test, and finally let's get bootstrap also. So link this and the script. Okay, so how does it look now? Better, but I need to remove from app component HTML this last part fixed up. Okay, so now we have it. This is home. Okay. Why? Because this was working before. Okay, whatever. So we have it. Now when we click on home, nothing is happening because we missed something in the no. In there, this is not the href. This is root active. No, I don't remember. Let me check here. Where did it go? Ah, router link active. No, router link. Yeah, like this. So we need the router link like this on nothing. So if I do that now, go there, I have home, and I can also add the class active with router link active. Let's do that. Okay, and now when I click home, I have still this problem with jQuery. Let me check one thing because I think I was using a style. This was on bootstrap. Okay, so let's go on this link. Bootstrap, for example, paper. We download. We take this link here in the index. We change this, and I think the script we don't need right now. So now, okay, it looks weird because we have here the inverse. We have default. Okay, so now we have it better. Looking path like this. Yeah, okay, it's not working. So let's make also the login view. So a new component we need. So let's create it. Let's create the root first. Login from login and login component. So in the component we need a new folder, login, and inside this folder a new file, login component.ts. Here again we have a component, selector app login, with your login like this. And I need to create this file as well, so let's do it. Up. Okay, so here we can write h1, use it, login. Now this needs to be imported also in the module.ts here, and it needs to be declared. So in the app component now we need to create a new the routine. We need to create a new path which will be login, and this will load the login component. And there we have the slash login, and this is login. So now if I go home, so if I go on login, I have login, this is login. If I go on home, I have home. And this one should not be href, but again the router link is. Look. Okay, so I have home and I have login. So I'm happy with this. So now we will need some inputs in the login component. So let's create it. How does it work with the panels? So preview, now the form. So let's take all of this and remove then what we don't need. So all of this we don't need. Radio, text area, this we don't need. We need the email and the password. Okay. This checkbox I think we don't need either. Region, so now it's login. Here we have the email. Okay. And checkbox we don't need. Checkbox let's kill also apply. Okay, and we will need also maybe a button. Let's see where they are. So here a button. Okay, let's put it primary. I don't want it as A, I would like it as a button. Okay, let's do something more. Let's create a row. Give the row and this div dot call md 6, and this is offset I think, and D3. Should be fine, I don't know. Ah, yeah, because I need to put it in, of course. So now if I move this, okay, more or less this offset is not working. I don't remember how it is. Let me check. So we have to go to CSS in the grid system, and there is something about offsetting columns. Yeah, call empty offset. So call empty offset and 3. And now, yeah, it looks better. So if it is small, it goes wide, but if you have it like this, it's better. Okay, so now we will need also the forms module to put it in the app module. So we have to import it. And it is from Angular/4. Yes. And this we have to import. So this will allow us to use the ng model things, which we will need here. For example, in the lookin, let's create, for example, of this current user, and this is any, and then we want an ng model. If it works like this, let's try ng2 model. And here we have this current user dot email, and on the other one we have password. Okay, I have the error because email and password are not defined. So in the login component we can define it here with this current user, and then we have email at first is empty equal, and the password which is empty as well. Okay, so now we still have a problem. Yeah, we cannot use forms tag with the ng model. So let me name this maybe with some div to still keep the class form horizontal. Okay, so now when we click the button here, I want to run this function login. So now we need to create this function in the login, in the login component. So here login, and this will just console.log this current user. And now let's see what will happen. So we have it like this object Loretta and the password QWERTY. So this is, I think, quite fine. So yeah, we have it. So all login, and we can, oops, maybe here I should write login better. Can I put it to the right also? I don't remember the classes in Bootstrap. Filter classes. Quick float. So this is pull right. Yes, now I have it on the right. I like it better. I could also have it like in a panel. Where are the panels? Or container. No, not container. Ah, yeah, panel. So here, panel primary, we will put the form inside. So here we'll make login and I think it is enough. And the legend I can kill. And now, does it look better? Yeah, a little bit. Or let's say not so bad. Maybe there is another color that's better. Panel info, maybe. So panel primary will put panel info. No. Like maybe by default we have it. Yeah, default. Yeah, better. Okay, so we have our form. It is kind of working already. And now what we need to do is to have here in the local storage we need to set item, and this is logged in, and we have to set it to true, or maybe, yeah, I think it has to be a string. Okay, and we want also maybe to refresh the page, and for this we need the navigate things, but I don't remember how to use it, so let's try to find. Okay, here it is. On this router, I need this router and then the path to where we want to go. So for example, we want this router to navigate to, okay, so when we log in, okay, yeah, we need router. Where is it? component. It should be somewhere there at the end. We can find it. I never know. Don't remember where to find the router to import. Okay, so let's try. Probably import router from Angular / router. Yay, seems like working. And we need to declare it here, private router. Okay, and we want to do just something easy. We just want to redirect to this place, and that's it. So now this should go to home, right? So now if I do the tests, I log in and I go to home. So it's kind of cool. So now, for example, in home, what we can do is here to have an alert. So let's go take an alert there. Put it here. So let's go take this one, for example. So alert success. This is this one, and this is when you are logged in. So let's just write you are successfully logged in. But in the home component, what you need to do is to have logged in, which is type E, and I think this is here. We have to local storage. We have to say that this dot logged in is equal to local storage get item is logged in. Let me check if it is the right one. Like this. Okay. And now we have to, I don't remember what we have to do, but yeah, we have just to check if this logged in. And let's go it also is logged in. So here we have to make a ng if, and here we can write is logged in equal to, and I think this is a string, true. And then we can make another alert, which will be this one, the red one is danger. So danger, if logging is different from true, you are not logged in. So let's try now. On home, I am successfully logged in. It's cool. Yeah, let's add also quickly something. In the app component HTML. We'll add logged out. So log out. This will just make a click. We have log out. So in the app yes here I need to make a function here which is logout, and this will just local storage, and this is a remove item, and we will remove is login. Now if I click logout, I shouldn't have that anymore. Okay, so let's put again the router here. Let's declare it in the constructor. So private router, and at the end we need to navigate as we just did there. Okay, now I log in. Oops. Okay, now I log in. I go there. It's not working, but now if I log out, interesting. Let's see if it's working or not. Okay, and if I click this, okay, I should be logged out. So now I am logged out. I go, yeah, okay, I need to refresh like this. Don't like it much, because it's not like refreshing this page. Like when you are already on it, it does not really refresh it. But we are like the system more or less working like for now. So it's not perfect. It has to be improved. For example, in the login things here, we have to check if the email is correct, if the password matches the email, and these kind of things. But this is simple like interaction or like a condition. This is just if. So this we'll see probably later. So I'm quite tired for today, so I will stop here, and probably tomorrow I'll continue the Idea Hunter API. And if we manage to finish the API tomorrow, we can start with the front end and Angular2. So thanks for watching, and see you another time.